things that have come through as of now, which have been sent by our colleague Ajay Singh, who is inside the court. So he says that Gyanvapi मामले में अदालत ने एडवोकेट कमिश्नर अजय मिश्रा को हटाया, which is basically that the court commissioner who was originally appointed in this case, yes. Ajay Mishra, he's been removed by the court, and that the two other commissioners, special commissioner whose name is Vishal Singh, he's also an advocate, and his assistant or an assistant commissioner to the advocate commissioner Ajay Pratap Singh, these two are the only two people who will go ahead and submit this report of the survey to the Varanasi court. The advocate commissioner now in charge, Vishal Singh, he's been given 2 days to submit this report. So I don't know if it's 2 days, which is tomorrow or day after, or including today, but one would guess that it would not be today because the advocates have been in court. So
do we have any clarity on why the court commissioner was removed?
At the moment, we don't have any clarity on why the court commissioner was removed, but I think one of the arguments that the side of the mosque management committee was making time and again was the fact that, you know, all of this, this survey was happening under the supervision of the court. Yes. And yet you had a situation where so many things were leaked, you had so many lawyers come and say so many things, you know, there was this entire controversy over whether an alleged Shivling was present inside the mosque or not. And the court commissioner, of course, was appointed by the court, and he was the lead commissioner. His name was Ajay Mishra. And he was the one under whose supervision the survey was taking place. Right. So perhaps that could have been one consideration before the court when it thought about removing him. But this is the update that the main court commissioner in the case, Ajay Mishra,
and
he's been
remind
removed.
us,
but remember that there are two
who
more
were the
court
people, who were the lawyers who actually came out and gave those sound bites in the first place about what this report apparently said? Were they associates of Mr. Mishra?
See, yes. These were all people from the petitioner's side, you know, whether they were the interested parties, whether it was one or two of their lawyers, and like the mosque side also said in court, and even one of the court commissioners said it, that look, you know, I mean, the media was putting mics on literally anyone, and they were saying what they had to say, and that was being aired. But it was also the petitioners themselves who came out. I remember that, you know, 2 or 3, these women belong to a particular institution, and that institution's head also came out and said many things. And there was another gentleman, I remember very distinctly, saying that, yeah, you know, ye har Mahadev ki jeet hai, etc., etc. So, you know, all of these people came out right after the survey concluded.
Right. Look, half a second, some reactions coming in. Let's listen in.
मीडिया में सूचनाएं लीक कर रहे थे, ये आरोप विशाल सिंह ने रिटर्न एप्लीकेशन के द्वारा ऑनरेबल कोर्ट को बताया है। तो ऑनरेबल कोर्ट ने ये कहा है, मैं लास्ट ऑपरेटिव पोर्शन पढ़ दे रहा हूँ, 79 इस आशा के साथ निस्तारित किया जाता है कि वकील कमिश्नर श्री अजय कुमार मिश्रा को तत्काल प्रभाव से कार्यमुक्त अर्थात हटाया जाता है। विशेष अधिवक्ता आयुक्त श्री विशाल सिंह दिनांक 12/5/22 के पश्चात की समस्त कमीशन कार्रवाई की रिपोर्ट स्वयं दाखिल करेंगे। सहायक अधिवक्ता आयुक्त श्री अजय प्रताप सिंह विशेष अधिवक्ता आयुक्त श्री विशाल सिंह को के निर्देशन में कार्य करेंगे। अजय प्रताप सिंह स्वतंत्र रूप से कुछ भी नहीं करेंगे। दिनांक 12/5/22 के पश्चात की समस्त कमीशन कार्रवाई विशेष अधिवक्ता आयुक्त श्री विशाल सिंह के हस्ताक्षर से ही दाखिल होगी। प्रतिवादी संख्या 1 लगाए 3 की ओर से प्रस्तुत प्रार्थनापत्र 80 का प्रस्तुत किया गया है और वादनीगण की ओर से प्रार्थनापत्र 82 का प्रस्तुत किया गया है। इस पर आपत्ति जी
पूरे आदेश में जी जो 2 अहम बातें हैं,
जी 3 अहम बातें
उसको एक एक करके बताइए।
देखिए, पहली और सबसे गंभीर बात है कि ऑनरेबल कोर्ट ने कहा कि जो कमीशन वकील कमिश्नर नियुक्त होते हैं उनका जिम्मेदारी बहुत होती है, उनका पद जो होता है वो लोक सेवक की बात होती है, तो उनको बहुत पारदर्शिता और ईमानदारी से कार्य करना चाहिए। चूंकि मिश्रा जी के जो सहयोगी हैं आरपी सिंह, वो तमाम इंस्ट्रक्शन के बाद भी सूचनाएं मीडिया में लीक कर रहे थे, इसलिए कोर्ट ने बहुत ही सख्त कार्रवाई करते हुए उनको तत्काल प्रभाव से कमीशन पद से हटा दिया है और वो कोई भी कमीशन रिपोर्ट दाखिल नहीं करेंगे। कोर्ट ने ये लायबिलिटी विशाल सिंह के ऊपर शिफ्ट कर दिया है और ये कहा है कि 12 तारीख से लेके जो 3 दिन कमीशन कार्रवाई चली,
विशाल सिंह अब एकमात्र व्यक्ति
होंगे
जो कोर्ट कमिश्नर होंगे जो एक संयुक्त रिपोर्ट पेश करेंगे।
नहीं, अजय प्रताप सिंह जो है उनके मार्गदर्शन में काम करेंगे, विशाल सिंह ही मेन रिपोर्ट दाखिल करेंगे, अजय प्रताप सिंह उनके सहयोगी। और दूसरी चीज, जो डीजीसी सिविल ने जो अभी एप्लीकेशन दिया था, वादी ने जो अभी एप्लीकेशन दिया था, उन पे आपत्ति इनवाइट की है। इसका मतलब सभी प्रतिपक्ष को उसकी कॉपी दी गई है, उस पर आपत्ति आएगी तब उसका डिस्पोजल ऑनरेबल कोर्ट करेगी।